Good afternoon. I just love this view, and I thought I will show you this view while I do my cards. Okay, let's get started with the reading. And actually, before we start, I want to pray. And I am so happy to announce this. I have 10 subscribers now. You know, it's a small number, but it really means a lot to me. Starting YouTube is very, exotic thing for me, especially for reading cards, and it really gives me a lot of confidence. So thank you for the subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Bo Kim. I'm a K-witch, Korean witch, guided to come to you and do your tarot reading for today. And now I'm gonna pray. Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, God, for tuning me into this reading today, and help us find the wisdom that flourish our knowledge and open the path clearly for us moving forward in life. Thank you for guiding me into this beautiful interpretation of the magic cards that we have around us. And thank you and bless all of the viewers and their day and their path and their dreams. I say these names in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. All right. It's, you know what? It's actually 100 degrees outside. And the reason why I have this, it's a hoodie, it's a cardigan, but because I have short shorts and I cannot, and it's visually very aesthetic, it's my favorite. Hello Kitty is my favorite. And isn't it so beautiful? Oh my gosh, I had to go on a shopping spree at Hot Topic. It's the 50th anniversary for Hello Kitty, so y'all, Hello Kitty, you are spreading everywhere your faces, and I cannot stop buying. So I thank you, universe, for the abundance that I have to be able to afford the things that I want. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull an angel card for the guidance for today, or whatever you have on your mind that you want to ask the universe or affirm. So let's pick a angel card. All right. Ooh. Let's pick another one. I feel like picking 3, so let's pick 3. All right. And actually, I was gonna do just one deck reading, but I just wanted to, I feel like picking 3, so it's more fun and more, let's say, more specific for, and it's more of your choice. So let's do 3 spreads, and you're gonna pick 3 cards, and let's put a number. Well, you can just pick if you want, just pick it, and I'm gonna put a number. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, so now we're gonna go with number 1. The viewer who chose number 1. And this is a Morning Calm Oracle. This deck is very special for me. I received this in exchange of the person, the shaman that made this with her sister. And so she wanted to buy 3 of my mugwort soaps. Well, technically wormwood soaps. And you know, wormwood, mugwort, wormwood, a lot of people confuse the name, but wormwood is slightly more medicinal. I make mugwort wormwood soaps, and we wanted to exchange. She wanted to exchange with her oracle cards and 3 of my wormwood soaps. And wormwood in Korean medicine is used for a lot of detoxing. You know, it's kind of like sage. Koreans burn mugwort to, you know, cleanse the aura, negative energy, or we take bath with it. So, and it was an incredible journey. This was my first ever, like, a deck of cards, like oracle or tarot or whatnot. You know, this was my first card that got me into the whole tarot reading, card reading thing. So I really appreciate. And her name is Sarah Choi, and I really appreciate her and her sister making this card and bringing my ancestry, bringing my wisdom, bringing my forgotten truth by gifting this cards. And I certainly do not believe in coincidences. So I have a feeling that my ancestors really helped us connect. So this card is very, very special for me, and I'm gonna pick one card. Each card. One card for each number pick. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one card for the viewer who chose 1. All right. Okay, so there are 6 red cards, and rest of it is blue. So I'm gonna pick 1 red, 1 blue. All right. So this is for you. We're not gonna look at it yet. I have more cards to go. And this is fun, you know. Okay, and the next one is Ethereal Visions Tarot deck. This is actually one of my first tarot cards. I lied. Second tarot card deck that I purchased. I love its imagery and the fact that it has gold, like gold. What is it? Gold prints. Ooh, so you got 1 card. All right. Let's pick 3 card. Okay. Oh, all right. We got it. Okay. And since it's new moon tomorrow, June 25th, and it's one of the luckiest day according to astrologists. So let's pick Moon Oracle. This is my Moon Oracle deck. Let's pick one Moon Oracle card. And okay, I'm gonna pick this one. And now, one of my favorite tiny tarot. This is the Smith-Waite, like the authentic version tarot, the original version. Okay, let's pick just one. Okay. Ooh. Alright. It resembles the Korean cards, you know, those Hatu, we call it Hatu. It resembles, and the green color, it really resembles, oh, I guess that's the card. It resembles the Hatu cards. And it's so tiny, so I always carry this with me. Alright. Okay. So before we begin, I'm gonna take a sip of my favorite drink, which is sparkling water. And get my throat ready. Of course, I have my lapis lazuli. Alrighty, let's reveal these cards. Alright, it says expansive thoughts. Expand with the A. Expansive thoughts. Okay. And we got talisman and Gwanambosar. Gwanambosar, cleansing. And ooh, okay. Ooh, I like this. So you got 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Queen of Cups, and for the Moon card, you got the Power. You got the Power. Alright. And the last one, you got the King of Cups. King of Cups. Yo, it's good card. It's good cards. Okay, so let's look at today's overall energy and what the angels wanted to advise us for the viewer who chose number 1. Consider a new perspective. A simple change in perspective will shed light on the situation for you. Open your mind to healing and seeing new interpretations of what you are currently dealing with. Your angels will work through curiosity, inspiration, and even other people to relay their message. Write down all your inspired thoughts in this moment, no matter how inconsequential you may think they are. So basically, whatever you are doing, whatever you are planning, especially if you're a business owner, or if you're a boss, or if you're a student, career-wise, basically you have to open your mind to new perspective. You cannot stay in the old perspective, old mindset to be able to move on to the next level. All right. My back's hurting, so I'm just gonna put it away. All right. And you got a talisman. talisman. And you got cleansing. So basically the cards are telling you need a spiritual work. You need spiritual work. And you need cleansing. So basically what the angels are saying, for you to have new perspective, what do you need? You need cleansing of the old you. What I suggest, like I said earlier, if you can get your hands on wormwood, which is harder to get, but if you can get your hands on mugwort, which is easier to get, it's less, or it's not really medicinal, it's very classic, very and it smells really nice, and mugwort is good enough too. But if you can get your hands on wormwood, which is more bitter in flavor, which is a lot more potent, put that mugwort or wormwood into your bath water, about a handful into your bath water. Make your bath water a little hotter than you can tolerate. So let that really soak in, let that water really soak into the dried mugwort or dry wormwood. If it's powdered, it's easier, but I like to really use like the real leaves, the dry leaves. Let it soak. Soak your body at least 30 minutes to an hour, so you can get all of the property, because it takes a while for the dried herb to really soak in that water and release their potency or their property. And while you're in the bath, meditate, think of the good thoughts, etc. And do the healing process, or if you have selenite, like, excuse me, like this. I have this by my bedside. I love this selenite. It's like, it's like self-illuminating. It really cleans and cleanses your aura. Do a deep breathing work, and it's gonna really heal you. Just now I felt a little bit of electric shock by holding this, so it's an era for you to cleanse and move on with a new you, to invite new perspective. And as the angel suggested, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you are currently dealing with, open your mind to hearing and seeing new interpretations. Don't be stubborn, and whatever comes to your thoughts, don't judge, just write it down. And let that logic come later. All right? And make sure you balance. Make sure you judge well. Being open-minded doesn't mean you can go absurd. Let the balance. Do not overgive, overthink, and make sure to differentiate good or bad for your soul. When you are starting new, when you are letting go of your old self or old habits, it's a vulnerable time. You are the most vulnerable. It's just like caterpillar, coming out of that cocoon. You are very vulnerable. So although you are open to new ideas, open to new perspective, inviting all of the whatever is coming to you without judgment, make sure you take the steps. It's said, write it down. Meaning, write it down. without judgment. However, don't act too quick. It's gonna come to you. Take this process as, oh, okay, all right, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll take that down. All right. Just, preparation. So basically, it's not a time. Maybe you are waiting for a time that's going to be able to use all this information and new perspective that you are taking on. And I'm feeling like don't make a mistake by acting too quick just because it said, oh, open to new perspective. Like, for example, let's say you never really drink, but I mean, it's kind of a poor example, but you never drink, but your friend offers it to you at a party and you're like, oh yeah, let me try it. You know what I'm talking about. So take your time, because you are going to be celebrating something. It's not right in front of you. It's almost there. Four of Wands. It's more like, the traditional cards, people holding, bouquet of flowers from a little far, but you can see it. It's within your visionary proximity. So it's almost there. Be patient. And you got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Just look at her. No. Focus the card. Okay. Okay, good. Look at her. Holding her cup. She's like looking cutesy. She's holding her cup like this, like, she's like, I'm good. I contain. I am a container. I contain all of my past emotions, all of this excitement or negativity or positivity, whatever, whatnot. She's in control. And she's like, what's my next move? And there's water, water element. You're cleansing with water. That's what the card is saying. Cleansing. And talisman. So this woman is like writing puja in Korean, like the Korean writing. In my opinion, not all shamans are, not only shamans can do this. You can make your own talisman. So grab a piece of paper or open your journal and start writing whatever idea that you think, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, or the feeling you want to achieve. If you are feeling depressed, if you want to really get out of that depressive cycle, write it down. Write it like present tense. I feel beautiful, great. I love myself. I love my dog. I love my food. I love my family. In gratitude with gratitude language. Use those language to write it down, and that's basically your talisman. You hold the power. As I always say, you hold the power to be able to use your magic wand. And your magic wand, the tools are right in your body. Your voice, your eyes, looking at good things, looking at good, beautiful things, beautiful view. Hearing, listening to beautiful music, like 432 hertz, like those, I like to listen to Korean instruments, or singing bowl, or throat singing, and your voice. You smell too. You can use aromatherapy, and you can use food, you can drink tea, or you can speak it, or you can write it. And I think writing is the highest skill, than speaking, because writing is, you're writing in your own on your own hand into reality. It's more into reality, so practice that. And yeah, I started writing my journal, and sometimes your life, puts you on a busy mode, and you kind of stop doing and just, start again, All right. And our moon card, we got the power. Oh my God, this is amazing. It's just like the Queen of Cups goes with it, And yeah, it's a full moon power. So, tomorrow it's gonna be a new moon, and what I like to do in new moon or full moon, every new cycle, every 2 weeks, I love to do my own ritual, my moon ritual, which I would share when I have enough subscribers. I'm thinking maybe by my birthday, which is September. I'm a Virgo, by the way. I'm a Virgo Sun, Virgo rising. I'm a double Virgo. And yeah, I love my moon ritual. My moon ritual uses my voice, my handwriting, and also, yeah, my visual, and it's very inexpensive. So tune in for those moon rituals, how I do my moon ritual. So yeah, you have the power. You hold the power, like I said. You hold your own power to manifest things into your life. In fact, King of Cups, you're very good at regulating your senses. You're calm. You're very calm. I love the drawing. It's like you conquered. There's a water element, which is a Pisces, a little fish, jumping out the water, and there's a ship, and it almost looks like the king's throne is on top of water. And basically it's all about your emotions. Number one, the viewer who chose number one, it's all about your controlling your power by controlling your emotion. You make sure you don't overgive or overthink, and balance out, which you are already good at. And you are already the Queen of Cups. You already have achieved, and you are going to achieve something even bigger. And for you to have that, expansive thoughts are needed. The angels will work through curiosity, inspiration, and even other people to relay their message. So pay attention. Curiosity. Whatever you wonder to know, like, oh, I'm kind of curious about that. Go for it. Do it. Act on it. Get to know. Don't hesitate. And inspiration, make sure whatever inspires you, go for it. Don't hesitate to get to know, and even other people to relay their message. This one hits me hard because for me, other people, it's very hard because sometimes you're wondering, oh, other people, because there are certain message that angels give to you through people who you kind of don't like, or they bring ego out of you, you know. This morning I was asking myself, okay, so this decision you're making, is it based on your ego? Or is it based on you know, supporting your own goals? You know, is it an ego, or is it okay, so for example, you're leaving this person or leaving this group based on your egoistic mindset, or because it's toxic and it's not helpful. You have to differentiate that moment. And sometimes, you know, some people may come to you and trigger the ego, and you feel like you don't want to listen to them, but also it could have been the wisdom coming from your angels. So listen to your intuition. Really ask that question to yourself. Yourself know the best, you know. So for you to be able to do that, do some cleansing, maybe preferably tonight or tomorrow, you know, when there is new moon, you know, and hold your power, claim your power. This is really fun spread. This is a fun spread. All right. Okay. Whew. I love this selenite, literally. I love this selenite. So yeah, maybe for the number one, the viewer who chose number one, this is the crystal for you, selenite. Maybe you can buy some selenite on Etsy, you know, and have it for yourself to cleanse your aura or your room aura. All right, and let's go for number two. The viewer who chose number two. And since we chose crystal for people who chose number one, I'm gonna get a crystal for people who chose number two. Amazonite. I love this Amazonite. It's like a palm stone, you know. Amazonite is like very inviting. It warms up the place. It really beautifies the space. It really changes the aura. It makes the aura positive. And if you are depressed, this one really helps to, you know, make your thoughts or your aura positive. And if you're stressed, perfect. So yeah, people who chose number two, let's go. Let's pick a card. Okay. One blue, one red. Okay. One blue, one red. Which one? I'm going to be very, very careful choosing it. Alright. And then 3 tarot cards from the Ethereal Visions. Oh, right off the bat. Oh, wow. Right off the bat. 3 cards. Okay. Sometimes cards are very... Okay. And Moon card. Oh. Well, let's get 1 card. Choose 1 card. Oh. All right. Okay, and our last one. I'm gonna shuffle like this. This is how Koreans shuffle their Hatsu deck. All right. Okay. So yes. Let's go for the angel message and open the tarot. Ooh, okay, 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 okay. Ooh, huh, interesting. Okay. So yeah. Okay. Creative flow. Creative flow. I hope you can see it. Creative flow. Okay. You're ready. Your angels are telling you that the creative flow of idea is coming fast now. There's a lot being fed to you, and it's not essential that you remember or absorb it all right now. Sit quietly in meditation for a few minutes and write down anything that comes up. Continue to write things down throughout the day. When I got this card, I was actually preparing for a project, and I would really, seriously, it was a time for me to really needed that creativity, you know. So I guess, I mean, Amazonite is good for you, but let me pick another crystal for you. Which is, oh, my back's hurting sitting that way. Okay. It is citrine. Creativity. And that's with the citrine energy. If you're preparing for something, and we got 3 of Cups reversed, Page of Wands reversed, we have 9 of Wands upward, and you got 4 of Cups on this one. All right. So what I feel like right now, maybe you have, so you are actually, yeah, and the Moon card says hunger. This says start your journey, just like the Angel card. You're ready, start your journey. And it's got Hangwandosa, which is creativity. This is crazy. So basically, I feel like the viewer number 2 is maybe going through what I have gone through. My face maybe my phase 7, I don't know. When I was thinking about starting my own project, you are overworking. You definitely have overworked. You are or you feel like you are being taken advantage of from a group. It could be your job, or it could be family, or it could be friend group, or your business partnership, whatnot, and you feel no motivation in moving forward with this group because you feel tortured, you feel unappreciated, but you are a responsible person, so your responsibility really is basically what's making you go with this group that failed to make you feel motivated. And life is giving you, the universe is giving you another cup, but you're hesitating. You're like, oh, but am I really ready? Am I ready? You're just looking at your own thing right now, that you cannot think of anything else. You're just looking at the reality, and you're just only focusing on what's in front of you and not seeing the situation correctly. Universe is giving you another cup. Hey, you're ready. Start your journey. You are ready. You're gonna be able to go on your own, or you gotta go for another. You have to go for another new opportunity that's coming to you, that's being offered to you, and you're not making the move because you're kind of exhausted, and your current situation is just meh, but you're hungry for some motivation. It's hungry for, and looking at all of this color yellow, like citrine, like your solar plexus. It's basically needing you to look at your solar plexus energy yellow, your inner child work. Citrine is the perfect crystal for you to start working with, So yeah, you're ready. What are you waiting for? Start your new project. Move on. If the current situation is not motivating and you feel like you're overworking, you don't feel satisfied, but you are just keep going because you're just a responsible person, open your eyes and look at what universe is offering you. Start your journey. It's time to start your own or new project, take on a new project. So the idea is flowing. When you are kind of done with the situation, like the chapter right now, people start thinking, and you're probably on that stage right now, and ideas keep coming to you, and it says there's a lot being fed to you, and it's not essential that you remember or absorb it all right now, because like I said, when the butterfly is before it's ready to fly, it's the most vulnerable. You could be swayed by so many different ideas because you're unsure of, you're just trying to get out of it, so you're probably gonna make an immature decision. So write it all down. Remembering it, you're not gonna be able to remember it because it's just so much. So write it down and make sure you take a look at it later when you start on this project. Or meditation is crucial at this time. Tomorrow is a new moon, so You know, when there's new moon, it's new cycle. So, you know, prepare yourself to really do some deep meditation, you know, and really ask yourself, or don't even ask yourself, you know, just sit there and just close your eyes and just breathe. Inhale and exhale. If you have crystal citrine like this, you know, hold it or put it in front of you when you meditate, you know, or put it next to your bedside when you sleep. It will really help you with the creativity and help you go through and help you gain motivation to move on again and thrive, you know. Yeah, that was a very fun reading. All right, next, people who chose number 3. Oh, all right. This position is very not ideal. Next time I'm gonna just sit at my desk or table. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna sit sideways. All right. People who chose the number 3. Let's go. Two morning oracle calm cards. Ooh. I hate bending my card, but this card just had to come out. Okay. All right. It had to come out, so okay. All right. Ethereal visions. Okay. One more card. All right. And the moon card. One moon card. Okay. And one. Ooh. Alrighty, let's go. So let me reveal all the cards first. Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. This is cool, you know? I love tarot cards because how it's aligning with all the cards are aligning even though they're different decks. Wow. Literally. Okay. You may be going through a little bit of heartache. Okay, so let's read the message from the angels. 410. This is the angel message. Okay. Help incoming. It's all coming together now. Your angel's message is clear. The final step. Your angel's message is clear. The final step in receiving is to have an open mind. You have all you need in this moment. Right now, choose a centering pose, such as butterfly, child's pose, or easy sit. Oh, centering pose, so butterfly. I think one pose that I know is child's. So it's like in the yoga position where you kneel your legs. Okay, it's quite cool. Okay, so you kneel your legs and like this. Can you see? Like this. Child's pose. This one is actually really, as a massage therapist, and I love doing yoga, this pose is actually really good for your back, lower back pain, and I actually felt really good relief just now because I've been sitting like this. But yeah, so right now, choose a centering pose that promotes inner peace. Feel abundantly grateful that more is on its way to you in divine timing. So I feel like you're going through a heartache right now, or a loss, or you're feeling something, so yeah, basically you lost something. You are in loss. And for you to be able to move on and embrace change, you must. I got 8 of Swords in reverse. You have to be the one that release and not get in your own way. You're really going through a heartache. You need to stop thinking too much and feeling like a loser. You are being too harsh on yourself, and I don't know, I feel like you're really going through it, and you got the High Priestess. When I get a High Priestess, I feel like this is a test. This is, you're gonna know why you had to go through this moment afterwards. And you're just gonna have to pass the test, Either you are gonna embrace this moment and manifest change, which you got this card, Moon card, Change Moon, Thunder Moon card, and Mago Samshin, which is manifestation, and you got Shaman. And this Shaman card, this shaman is actually doing work, like perhaps in Korean it's called gut. Gut is like ceremony, kind of like a spiritual ceremony. Well, not ceremony, like a ritual where, Mudang, the shaman, makes a lot of, like movement, dancing, jumping, and really scattering, really getting away all the negativity and basically doing a ceremony for spirits to, negative go away and good things come, and and it's basically a healing ritual. So right now, knowing that you have help coming on the way, it's all coming together now, and open mind is needed, and promote inner peace. So as the High Priestess card tells you, this is a test. So be grateful, have gratitude, count your blessings. Don't look at what your loss is at, which may be very hard to do because of all the thoughts and all the all of the stuff that's surrounding your mind and your head, your overhead, and the sorrow and grief. But change is coming, help is on the way, manifest. And if you have to do some type of ritual to really feel the feel and really motivate yourself and really release the heartache, I have a perfect one to recommend. This is okay. This is called the Weeping Buddha. It's a carved statue, and if you look at this, it looks like a person, nose, mustache, and smiley face. But if you actually look at it in detail, it's a monk weeping. So this position actually is what the centering pose it was recommending, like this. It's a butterfly pose, I think. So you are sitting like this, and you're covering your face, and your lower back is curled, and it's basically centering, in this pose, the Weeping Buddha. And what it actually is, what history is actually behind is this. This is like a Japanese myth, or like a Japanese mythology, and this monk is weeping away the sorrow, the negative, the enduring suffering, all of that we are going through. He's weeping for us. So like by touching his back, you're releasing, you're asking him to take it with him, and releasing your sorrow or the negative emotions, or whatever that is not the energy, whatever that is not beneficial for you. Help him, ask him to help release. So what I like to do, I used to have this in my bathroom, and whenever I go through stuff like that, and I just really hold him by the back and really pray, I release any energy that does not benefit me for my highest good and greatest good. And also by putting your left hand onto your heart, touching this one with the other hand, really deeply electrically connects the energy. So you say, I release what is not serving me with gratitude. And I really feel the relief and I get to move on. So this is a figure. You might be able to get this on Etsy. You know, it's called a Weeping Buddha. And yeah, you know, one thing I can tell you, I know when you are going through a heartache or loss or some type of negative situation, it is very hard for you to think of the change, think of the, you know, good things. But just like the thunder moon shows, just like a thunder, you know, wake it up and, you know, do some ritual, healing ritual to get that away out of, you know, shake your hands, shake your body, you know, to really get that negative out of your body. And as the high priestess say, it's a test. It's only a test, okay? I feel like I want to pull another card for you. But before, I want to actually really read what Shaman card and manifestation meant by the creator, which is the Saw sisters. So Shaman. 오케이, 마고 삼신. 마고 삼신. Manifestation. Element. Metal. Okay. Used for manifestation, abundance, fertility, blessing for a new venture, inviting elemental power of metal. Elemental power of metal. Maybe pyrite, if you have pyrite. I have a pyrite. Should I show you? Why not? I feel called to show you so you can get some energy of the pyrite. Okay, this is pyrite. Oh my gosh. Okay. It keeps focusing on my face. So yeah, this is pyrite. I love pyrite. Where I put pyrite is where my products are. You know, I put pyrite on a metal, like a silver ball, like, you know, with coins and everything in there, with the pyrite on top inside a silver bowl, which amplifies pyrite's energy, which is manifesting abundance, manifesting money, you know. So if you are going through a loss, if it is a physical loss or money related to money or something like that, but if you are going through a heartache, like a loss of, like a heartache related, this is perfect. This is a wing, hand-carved wing from Indonesia. My good crystal vendor carved this one. This is rose quartz. Rose quartz, as you always know, it's great for your self-care, self-love, promoting self-love, promoting heart chakra, heartache, and just pink in color is just so lovely. It boosts, it always boosts like the love language. So if you have rose quartz, bring it by your heart and really heal yourself, hug yourself with it, or I like to massage myself with this wing. It's kind of like a gua sha. I like to massage my neck, or just hold it and pray. It's perfect. You can pray. So yeah, and I hope your heartache or your loss or whatnot will really give you some good wisdom. And don't worry, your help is incoming. So the best way to take this is right now, it's for your inner peace. Nothing but yourself. Nothing but your peace. Okay, so make a decision based on if this is promoting my peace or not at this time, and everything is gonna come to you in divine timing and count your blessings at the moment. And just for the viewer who chose number 3, I'm gonna pick another angel card just because I want to really help you feel relief. Angels, give us another card for some relief and make smile on the viewer's face. Alright. Farewell. Look fondly on what was. It's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you're letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Take a few moments now and connect to your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. So yeah, these cards are amazing, right? Let go of the past. Past is in the past. Don't dwell on the past, and you can let go with gratitude. No lingering feelings. Oh, what if I didn't let it go? What if I get both in this world? What if I feel like clinging on to it, and whatever the feeling, let it go. It's not serving you. Yeah, there may be, time to time you doubt your decision if it was right or wrong, but there's, farewell. There's a reason why you are at this phase, because letting it go and leaving room for the new to come is essential right now for your change, for the goodness to come to you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the view, the lovely view. Isn't it so beautiful? I named the tree Jason. Jason is a giver, and he always gives. He never asks back. So receive his unconditional love and with gratitude. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. See you next reading.